Welcome back. When educators become kidnapping targets, what does that say about the security of ordinary Nigerians? That is a troubling question emerging from Oyo State, where a respected school headmaster was reportedly adopted while returning home from his farm. For years, teachers have been regarded as pillars of their communities, dedicating their life to educating the next generation. But now, even those entrusted with shaping young minds are increasingly becoming victims of Nigeria's growing kidnapping crisis. This latest incident comes at a particularly sensitive time. Only recently, Oyo State celebrated the rescue of pupils and teachers who spent weeks in captivity following a high-profile school adoption in Oriri local government area. While families were still recovering from that traumatic experience, another educator has now reportedly been taken by armed men, raising fresh concerns about the safety of teachers and school administrators across the state. According to Vanguard, the victim has also been identified as Mr. Matthew Kolawole Awode, a 60-year-old headmaster of Nomadic Basic School, Ibojaye, located in Itishiwaju local government area of Oyo State, popularly known within his community as Ona-Iye. Mr. Owade is said to have been adopted on Saturday, July 11, 2026, between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. According to family members, the headmaster had gone to inspect his farm before beginning the journey back home. It was during that return trip, they say, that unidentified gunmen intercepted him. Investigators believe the attackers ambushed him along the route before taking him away to an unknown location. Speaking about the incident, the victim's son, Mr. Abiola Awode, explained that his father had simply been returning from his farm when the armed men struck. Like many residents in rural communities, farming formed part of the headmaster's regular routine outside his educational responsibilities. What should have been an ordinary journey home instead became the beginning of a terrifying ordeal for his family. But the situation became even more distressing shortly after the adoption. According to the family, the kidnappers allegedly contacted them using the victim's own mobile phone. During that conversation, the adopters reportedly demanded 30 million naira as ransom in exchange for the safe release of the 60-year-old school headmaster. As the family struggled to process the shocking demand, community members immediately began searching nearby areas for possible clues that might assist security agencies. Their efforts led to an important discovery the following morning. At approximately 8:20 a.m. on Sunday, members of the search team reportedly found Mr. Owade's motorcycle abandoned inside a nearby bush. The discovery of the motorcycle confirmed fears that the headmaster had not left voluntarily. For investigators, abandoned personal belongings often become important pieces of evidence that may help reconstruct the movements of victims and suspects during the early stage of kidnapping investigations. News of the adoption quickly spread throughout Itisiwaju local government area, where Mr. Owade is widely known both as an educator and community member. Colleagues, parents, pupils, and residents expressed deep sadness over the incident, describing him as a dedicated school administrator whose only concern had always been educating children and serving his community. The kidnapping has also renewed concerns about the vulnerability of rural communities, where many teachers, farmers, and civil servants travel long distances through isolated roads with limited security presence. In several parts of Nigeria, kidnappers increasingly target individuals moving through remote areas where assistance may not be immediately available. Family members and members of the education community have appealed to the Nigerian Police Force, the Department of State Services, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and other relevant security agencies to intensify efforts aimed at rescuing Mr. Owade's immediate and unconditional release. They have also urged members of the public to provide any information that could assist investigators. Confirming the incident, the spokesperson for the Oyo State Police Command, DSP Olayinke Ayalande, said police had already commenced operations to rescue the victim. According to him, the police received reports that a farmer identified as Mr. Owade Matthew had been kidnapped at his farm in Bodu area. He assured residents that efforts are ongoing to rescue the victim unharmed, while also identifying and arresting those responsible. The latest kidnapping comes against the backdrop of continued effort by security agencies to curb kidnapping across Nigeria. Although police and military operations have resulted in the rescue of numerous victims and the arrest of suspected kidnappers in recent weeks, criminal gangs continue adapting their tactics and targeting vulnerable individuals in different parts of the country. For educators across Nigeria, incidents like this create an additional layer of anxiety. Teachers are expected to shape the future of young people, yet many now face the same security threats confronting farmers, traders, traditional rulers, and ordinary citizens. The kidnapping of a school headmaster therefore extends beyond one family. It also affects the wider education community and raises questions about protecting those who dedicate their life to public service. As investigations continue, Mr. Matthew Kulowale Owade's family waits anxiously for good news. They are joined by colleagues, pupils, and residents who hope he returns home safely. But the broader question remains: if school leaders are no longer safe while traveling home from their farms, what more must be done to protect ordinary Nigerians from the country's persistent kidnapping crisis? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you find this report informative, kindly like, share, and subscribe for more news reports. I'm Chidera Esom. Thanks for watching. Do have a beautiful day.